Hello everybody, this is Jose Betancourt, and as always, thank you for viewing my videos. So here I have the Pebble Time versus the Apple Watch, and I am going, on this video, I'm going to decide which one I'm going to keep. Now these two devices are smartwatches. They are designed to help you or reach for your phone a lot less. So when you get a message, you see it on screen, and some occasions you can actually respond to a message depending on what it is. Now, because the Pebble Time does not utilize the microphone feature that is built into the watch, it does not work with my phone, which is the iPhone 6 Plus. Of course, the Apple Watch is built from the ground up to work with iPhones. So of course, the edge when it comes to handling messages the way I would like these messages to be handled, the edge is going to go with the manufacturer or the device that is built specifically for the phone that I own. So it's a little unfair to do this comparison in a way, but it doesn't mean that I cannot share my experiences with both. Now, with the Pebble Time, as I stated, you have a plastic body. You have a very soft rubber strap that is pretty durable. Of course, you can change the strap and put a leather strap or a metal strap. It's all up to you. And that is one thing that the Pebble Time provides. It provides a lot of customization, and it's something that Pebble has always been known for. Now, granted, they only have 2 smartwatches in the market. Well, 3 if you count the Steel. But the ability to customize that watch has always been amazing. And as I stated before in the previous video, I had the original Pebble, and I decided to go out and buy the Pebble Time and the Apple Watch to decide which smartwatch was going to be for me. Especially when you consider that with the Pebble Time, you can use it on Android and Apple devices. So here you see the Pebble Time, you're seeing the strap, you're seeing the body. It has 3 buttons in total on the right side, and on the left-hand side, depending how you wear the watch, of course, I wear it on my left wrist, you have 1 single button. And you're seeing the options, you're seeing how the apps operate with these buttons. You cannot touch the screen and operate your watch in any manner with the Pebble Time, and that is by design. And of course, that helps with the pricing. Of course, the Pebble Time is $199. I bought mine at Best Buy, and of course I got the insurance. I'm an elevator technician, so I always have that risk of damaging my watch, regardless of what type of watch I have. So, of course, I got the insurance. That was an additional, I believe, $40. So, it cost me about $260 after everything was said and done with taxes and everything. Even though it's an all-plastic design for the body, of course, the Pebble Time does not feel cheap. It is very sturdy, extremely light, so light you can easily forget you have it on. It's water resistant, so you can take a shower, you can do the dishes without even worrying about damaging the Pebble Time, and that is a huge advantage. Of course, you get notifications. For me, anyway, with my iPhone 6 Plus, I was able to just cancel out these notifications I could not answer back, but you get notifications for just about everything on your phone. And if you're an Android user, you can actually answer some of these messages with the built-in microphone. So that's a huge advantage. And you also have a little more customization on the Android platform. Now with Apple, whenever you mention an Apple device, whether it's a smartphone, in this case the iPhone, a tablet, the iPad Air, or their Mac Minis, whatever, whenever you mention an Apple device, people already have that idea that it's overpriced and overrated. Now, I own a lot of different Apple devices. I also own several tablets from either LG or Microsoft, and of course, I have an iPhone 6 Plus, Apple Air 2, iMac. My son has a MacBook Pro. So I'm fully aware of the cost when you're purchasing an Apple device, but I am also aware of the build quality you're going to get. And unlike anything else in the market, when you look at the Apple Watch, which honestly kind of looks like most smartwatches, it's a square design. You have a square screen staring at you. But when you think about the fact that you have a retina display and then you have over 200 dots per inches or whatever, DPI, don't want to get too technical because I'm trying to present this from a normal consumer's perspective. And you actually get to put the watch on, you start to understand that the build quality matches everything else that you're accustomed to with an Apple device. And the price is going to match it, of course. So, whereas the Pebble Time was $200, the Apple Watch begins at $350. And that is for the smallest version, the 38 millimeter. If you want a bigger watch, which is 42 millimeters, that is, which is the sport, that is the not low budget, but that is the starting point. You're looking at $399. So for $200 extra dollars, you're expecting a big leap in design, build quality, and functionality. Well, by default, the Apple Watch is going to function with my iPhone 6 Plus naturally because it is designed by Apple. It is designed to work with my iPhone 6 Plus. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the things that it does along with my iPhone 6 Plus, the customization is not as deep as the Pebble Time, but the relationship between my phone and the watch is what I wanted, is what I was hoping the Pebble Time could provide for me. And unfortunately, because Apple is restricting Pebble from using the microphone in any capacity right now, that right now is a downfall. And it's not due to the watch itself. It's due because of limitations and restrictions. So had the Pebble Time had the microphone feature worked with my iPhone 6 Plus, who knows? Maybe things would be a little different. Now, some might be saying that I paid an extra $200 so I can use a microphone on my watch with my phone. But it doesn't end there. As I stated, you have an all-aluminum body on the Apple Watch. You have a heart rate sensor, which, of course, adds to the cost. The Pebble Time does not have it. And then you have the high-resolution screen. When you compare it to the Pebble Time looks like I love Tamagotchi. You know, if you ever had those old Tamagotchi toys. And it's nothing wrong with the Pebble Time screen. It's just when you compare it side by side with the Apple Watch, you begin to notice the difference in pricing. Now, that screen and the hardware, the heart rate sensor, the ability to track your steps, you have a standalone application that comes right out of the box with the Apple Watch, where on the Pebble Time, you have to download a third-party app. In my case, I downloaded Misfits. So that would track your time. It wasn't tracking not time, but my steps. So with Misfits, it wasn't tracking my steps as good as I wanted it to. I felt like it was lagging behind my iPhone 6 Plus, which comes with a standalone health application. So on the Apple Watch, that will sync with the health application on your iPhone 6 or your iOS device, and everything will pair together. Also, it has the capability we have the capability of leaving the iPhone at home, taking the Apple Watch with you to run, do your exercises and everything, and it's going to keep track of that. And what's even better, if I want to upload music to my Apple Watch, I can do that because it has built-in storage. It has about 5 gigabytes of built-in storage, so I could put that much music into my Apple Watch, and with a pair of Bluetooth headsets or headphones, I can listen to music and do my exercises without the need of my phone. And there begins the process of elimination. For me, anyway. So if you're listening to this, if you've lasted this long, you probably coming to the conclusion that I'm keeping the Apple Watch. And that's true. I am keeping the Apple Watch. I'm taking the Pebble time back because of that, of those restrictions that Apple is placing on the Pebble time. And of course, you can't blame them because they just came out with their own watch. And of course, they want current iOS users to use the Apple Watch with their phones. You can't fault them for having that business sense. But the big thing when looking at the Pebble time, and if you're considering purchasing the Pebble time, if you have an Android device, you're going to have more customization with the Pebble time. You're going to have the capability of using the microphone. So if you're an Android user, you might want to look at the Pebble time. At $200 is a little cheaper than some of the more popular ones that are currently out. It's way cheaper than the Samsung Gear lineup that's currently out. I mean, that's for sure. It doesn't have the bright screens that the Samsung Gear platform has, but the battery life on the Pebble time is unbelievable. So you don't even have to worry about it. And even if the battery runs out after about 8 days, it will still function as a clock. So you'll still have time on your wrist, on your watch. And then when you get home, you can charge it up. And it doesn't even take that long to charge up. So while I plan to keep the Apple Watch, there's a lot to love about the Pebble time. And as I stated, you have a $200 difference between these two smartwatches. One is specifically designed for the equipment that I use. And because of that, and its build quality, its potential, the software that, we're getting a new update, which is going to improve the usability of the Apple Watch. But currently, I have no issues with the software. I am extremely impressed, very satisfied with the purchase, and look forward to seeing how far Apple takes this new watch and this new platform. Hopefully, I've helped you in some sort. And as always, thank you for viewing my videos. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll talk to you later.